for 12 minutes plus a lap of Cadet IAME pre-final action. You will have to, for those who watch on the live streaming, we'll ignore the graphics for a moment. The team from Telemoney Media have been working, as always, to an exceptionally high standard amongst often very trying conditions, because of course, believe it or not, there is not an army of 20 or 30 people here providing you these live streaming. We just have some very stressed Greeks, a couple of Bulgarian, a very stressed Bulgarian, and James Geidel, who is trying to bring you these pictures. And yesterday, James came to me and said that we had over 5,000 viewers from many different countries. I'm not sure if we're tweeting in at TVKC in capitals, PFI in lowercase, to find out where you are watching from. But it's Alex Dunn and Josh Rowledge on row 1, Taylor Barnard and Arvid Lindblad row 2, Koskan Irfan and Sam Shaw row 3, Rashan Chikarimbo and Archie Mace, the leading privateer, on row 4. 2 Eclipse Motorsport drivers in the front of the grid. So team boss, oh, hang on a sec, we're going to false start. We'll go through the others. 5th row, William McIntyre and Freddie Slater. 6th row, Oliver Gray and Oliver Denny. 7th row, Jake Weston and Max Dodds. 8th row, Harley Keeble and Vinnie Phillips. 9th row, Archie Brown and Luke Watts. Aidan Neat and Bradley Beavers on row 10. Freddie Spindler and Max Barrow on row 11. Then Archie Kitching and Charlie Walsh, followed by Harry Burgoyne Jr. and Aaron Walker for the Cato Motorsport team. And Cato Adams, one of the several former Kart Masters champions that is now a team boss. Then Aston Miller and Jay Holtby, Sophia Zanfari, younger sister of Suleiman from El Jadid in Morocco, and Alfie Briggs. Then Oliver Wright, Bart Harrison, Luca Bernest, and Xia Yuan from Hong Kong. Rounding out the field, and we've seen Moon Yuan fail to make one of the X30 finals, but not Xia Yuan, the younger sibling, will definitely race in the Grand Prix, because we have 34 entries. I think we started off with 36, but we may have lost a couple on the way, and if anyone sees them, then bring them back. Their parents are worried. So here we go for the second time. Primo Racing's Alex Dunn from Clonboloig, something like that anyway. Clonboloig in Ireland will bring them once again into the tram line. 17 rows of 2. And we are off and racing into the Bruno Ferrari S's, under the bridge and out onto the banking. 34. That's safely there. Oh, and Alex Dunn continues to lead. The E-plate is the English champion. Those of you that are just tuning in, and we've got 34 drivers now heading down towards hairpin number 1. And 34 drivers, make that 33 and a half. No, 32 and a half, because one driver went for a spin, and the number 30 of Oliver Wright, the Fusion Motorsport driver, did a complete 360 pirouette in the air and landed facing the right way and just pressed go and carried on. So that's only half an accident, but maximum style points for the youngster Oliver Wright. Up at the front, the O-plate winner Taylor Barnard, bidding to become the first driver in the history of this class to win 2 GP plates, leads Alex Dunn. Then number 14, Josh Rowledge for Strawberry Racing. Rashan Chikarimbo for Eclipse Motorsport, so team boss Ken Barlow will be thrilled with the performance of his driver, the number 92 Kart. And actually, Rashan has fallen back to 5th, because that is Koskan Irfan, who is now into 4th place. And Chikarimbo back to 5th. And there's a change of lead, and there's a slippery surface flag down there at the second hairpin. So there's obviously been one kart is shedding some liquid, and they will be marshalling team here at Trent Valley Kart Club will be keenly watching to see which kart that is. And because if the kart is normally, when one of these engines starts losing fluid of any description, be it oil or water, Mum and Dad's checkbook starts to cry, because it can get expensive very quickly when one of these two-stroke engines goes pop. Under the bridge, onto the banking. Lap number 3. Barnard. I think there's Chickarimbo in that 92, and I watched. I went down to Tom Hardy Racing, which supplies the graphics kits for a lot of these karts, and watched Rashan Chickarimbo's graphics kit get made, and the detailing, the gold leaf textures, the engraved TVKC and GP plate in the actual graphics kits are absolutely insanely detailed. And Rashan has probably been told by Mr. Chickarimbo, listen son, I've got this graphics kit for you, do me a favour, drive tidy and don't get any tyre marks on it. And Rashan's going, okay Dad. And he's doing that, just that, in 5th position. Whether, when we get to the business end of today's meeting, that advice resonates in Rashan's ears as he's battling for potentially a GP plate title, remains to be seen. He is there all on his own actually now in 5th position. So the top 4 have broken away. Barnard, Dunn, Rowledge and Irfan. The clear of the top 4. Only Irfan is a double duty driver. And there is Arvid Lindblad, Irfan, Oliver Gray, Aston Miller, Archie Brown and Josh McLean, who are all doing 2 classes. Got more about that later on, and a change for 3rd place as Irfan moves in. We're going to have a change to lead very shortly. Taylor Barnard makes the move and makes it stick. Alex Dunn goes from 1st to 4th. Chickarimbo 5th, then it is Slater and Shaw, Gray and McIntyre in 9th. The leading privateer is number 21, Archie Mace. Mace, the only privateer driver in the top 20 at the moment. But then it's Harley Keeble in 11th, Arvid Lindblad in 12th, Max Dodds and Jake West in 13th and 14th. Archie Brown is 15th. Then Aidan Neat, Vinnie Phillips, Luke Watts, Freddie Spindlow and Aston Miller, the top 20. Spindlow, the Mark Baines driver, was fastest of all in qualifying yesterday, but he had a puncture in one of the heats, so he's fighting back. As 77 goes over the bridge there, Slater. Further back, Charlie Walsh is 21st, Oliver Denny 22nd, Max Barrow 23rd, Harry Burgoyne Jr. 24th. And Burgoyne Jr. is Dunn's Primo Racing teammate. That is Archie Kitchen, Aaron Walker, Luca Benest, Oliver Wright, Jay Holtby, Alfie Briggs, Shua Yuen, Bart Harrison, Sophia Zanfari and Bradley Beavers. All 34 drivers that started this race still running. And once again, those of you watching the live stream, ignore Morgan Porter is not leading the race. He has not regressed back to a cadet. It is Barnard by an inch from Irfan. Now Irfan with 6.25 minutes to go. So you're not watching the times on the screen. There's the number 57, the Eclipse kart of Aidan Neat. And Aidan is the son of former British touring car driver Andy Neat. And it was at the start of last year where it was quite well publicised that you had a driver that was racing in the premier touring car championship in the country, that's watched by millions live on TV, decided to stop his own career to support and be there for his son. And it's quite a touching story actually, because obviously Andy Neat had gone through a fair bit of trials and tribulations during his career, including an accident at Silverstone that almost cost him his life. But Aidan Neat is now really beginning to show a lot of promise. He spent last year, it's been 2 years ago, we were back at the tail of the field, Last year we were below mid-pack. This year we are now looking at getting in amongst the front runners. So it's anyone who thinks that this sport is easy, that you can just because you're good at it on the PlayStation, or you go to, you know, the local fun fair and have a little blast around in 10-mile-an-hour karts, and it's easy. Think again. There is the lead group coming down the hill. Irfan, followed by Barnard. Then it's Dunn and Rowledge. Two Fusion drivers. The primo entry of Dunn and the Tony Kart of Strawberry Races Rowledge. And there goes Dunn at the inside of Irfan. And, well, the two drivers first and second. Well, they're first and second in the Little Green Man Cadet IAME standings. Taylor Barnard also leading the British Championship standings. And Alex Dunn makes the move. You think, why isn't he getting excited? This is great that the lead is changing all the time. Well, there's still 4 minutes to go. Let's pace ourselves. We've probably got time for another 20 lead changes yet. Under the bridge. Out onto the banking. Well, there's one of them because Irfan. Oh, he squeezes Dunn, and Dunn decides, well, I'm not going to go side by side over the bridge. I'm going to slot back in line so that I don't get run wide on the banking, because that means I can come straight back at you. There's two. Let's count, shall we? Well, it helps me because normally I get the three and get a bit stuck. But it's Dunn, Irfan, Rowledge, and here we go. There's Irfan, and that's three. I'm not going to do it because I'm telling you, because you know I'm right. It could be time for 20 lead changes yet. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. But the fact that they are swapping and changing means that when the camera pans back on that short shoot, oh, and there's Taylor Barnard up the inside of Rowledge for second. And look at that, because suddenly there's not just 4 karts on the screen, there are about 11. Because Freddie Slater, Sam Shaw, Rashan Chigarimbo and Arvid Lindblad in the number 23 kart have caught the leaders, and that's in fact Lindblad in 8th place. Then there's a little gap back to Max Dodds in 9th, Archie Mays 10th and Oliver Gray 11th. And side by side, Barnard for the lead on Irfan. I make that 5. So I'm going to stop counting because I want to concentrate on the fact that Freddie Spindlow has gone round in a 107.65. Spindlow is up to 14th. And now Dunn back to second. There was about a second and a half between the top 11 last time around. And we're on lap number 9. The timing and scoring screens on your live stream are now correct. 2 minutes to go. There's Rowledge chasing Chigarimbo. So Rashan Chigarimbo has capitalised on the fact that the leaders are battling. There goes the number 23 kart of Arvid Lindblad up into, I believe that is now 6th position. Or maybe 7th position. Cross the line, and we'll find out very shortly. And there we are. All the way back to Mace in 11th. Freddie Spindlow is now the leader of the second pack of karts. So there's 11 drivers on the banking with 90 seconds to go. Then a gap of 2 seconds back to Spindlow in 12th, and he has got another pack of 10 chasing him. But it's Barnard from Dunn. And again, apologies if the stream disconnected. We have a low bandwidth very briefly. That's now been fixed. And of course, the more people that there are here, and there are lots of people here today, and they're all on their tablets and their iPhones. And this is Lincolnshire, not NASA. And at some point, the hamster controlling the wheel that controls the internet in this region of the world needs to stop for a quick breather. 40 seconds to go. Barnard, 3/10 up on Dunn. Now, Koskan Irfan in the number 36 car. He needs to push Alex Dunn up to the race leader. Here's the back of the lead group. You can see Archie Mace with his nose stuffed under Oliver Gray's rear bumper. Onto the banking they go. Dunn has caught Barnard again with the help of Barnard's teammate Irfan. And Dunn wastes no time at all Up the inside of Barnard going into turn 4. Koska and Irfan says thank you very much as they both run wide, lose momentum, and Irfan takes the lead. Dunn recovers to second, Barnard third, and now we've got the number 16 kart of Sam Shaw. Up into fourth, make that third, so, it's like 2013 all over again with Eclipse and Fusion up at the front. And a couple of interlopers in the form of Alex Dunn, the Primo Racing team. The Ollie Rowland entry of Arvid Lindblad, and the Strawberry Racing entry of Josh Rowley, who now is 8th, and he's got his teammate Max Dodge behind him, and the clock has struck 0. The last lap board is out. Dunn leads everybody on to the last lap. So, pick a winner. Any one of 11 through the Bruno Ferrari S's. Dunn has the advantage from Irfan, Barnard, Shaw and Lindblad. Arvid Lindblad has been slowly moving up. They're 3 wide on the banking. Lindblad on the high side of that. Are they all going to get across the bridge? Are they all going to come off the bridge? Yes. Hold your breath. They do. Well done. And on the outside, Barnard makes his way back to the front. Dunn right behind him. Dunn goes in very deep. Lindblad comes out in front. Shaw second, Dunn third. Then it's Barnard. They're 3 wide. That's Mace who gets sideways. And Lindblad has got this one done. So Swedish House Mafia is about to top the charts. I've been waiting all year to say that. Lindblad, 9/10 up on the chasing pack. Dunn and Barnard, they kind of, they a little bit caught up there, and it's cost them both. Where will they recover to? As Arvid Lindblad, in his second full year of karting, wins the Cadet IAME pre-final. Barnard second, Irfan third, Dunn fourth, then it was Sam Shaw, Freddie Slater sixth, 7th for Oliver Gray, William McIntyre was 8th, 9th for Rashan Chigarimbo. The 2 Strawberry drivers dropped to 10th and 11th. Josh Rowledge in 10th, Max Dodds 11th, Archie Mace, privateer driver after that half spin on the final lap, he finishes 12th. And then the order changed a lot behind those as well. We had Watts, the English champion, 13th, then Spindlow in 14th, Aidan Neat 15th, 16th for Western, Brown 17th and 18th Oliver Denny. And there was 18 drivers separated by, hang on, we'll wait for the screen to adjust itself, 18 drivers separated by 5 seconds at the end of 12 laps of racing. Behind the top 18, Aston Miller was 19th, the top 20 rounded out by Harley Keeble. Charlie Walsh, Max Barrow, Vinnie Phillips, Oliver Wright and Harry Burgoyne Jr. completed the top 25. Then Archie Kitching, Bradley Beavers, Jay Holtby, Alfie Briggs and Aaron Walker, the top 30, with Shua Yuen, the Hong Kong driver, Luca Benest from Jersey, Bart Harrison and Sophia Zanfari from Morocco completing the field.